All righty, all righty, all righty. We are live on my
All
stream.
right, you guys, I'm back. I'm
Ooh,
trying to see if this is gonna work better for me.
hold on, you guys.
Um, Thoughts for today.
I'm getting ready to talk about something that's very important that I'm noticing in our Black community among our youth. I just saw where this young man, ex Nas, very concerning because I'm seeing where he is representing something that is not something that our children needs to be into right now. You have to understand. Sometimes white supremacy um, will use our own against us, and that's what's going on right now. I'm very concerned about that because we have to start recognizing who's being used and what's being done. We have to start recognizing that they have always used our own against us. And this is nothing new. It's happened before with MLK, and it's still happening. And it's very concerning because we still have not learned their tactics. And if we're smart, we have to understand there's nothing new under the sun. And what that means is they're trying and they're doing the same old stuff they've been doing all the time. Okay. They're using the same old tactics against us. And we have to start recognizing the tactics. Okay. And it's time for us to understand that they're not our friends. And we're not understanding that. We've been so used and we've been fooled for forever, since forever. And we seem to think this rainbow coalition is where it's at. And it's not. Every other culture is separated except black people. We think, oh, we've been so abused and we've been so traumatized that we still think that white people, Asian people, and other cultures are our friends, and they're not. I'm very concerned about this Nas character. I feel very sorry for him. He did what he did because of money, and that's the sad part about it. Okay, our children are suffering, and whether his parents knew what he was doing or not, I don't know. But it's very concerning because they're using our own against us to attract our children, to lure our children into evil. We have enough problems without. We don't need any more help. We have enough going on right now. And for us not to recognize that and for us to say, oh my God, these shoes are cool, do not buy these shoes. Do not participate. Do not support evildoers. And when I say that because the little guy, Nas X, hey, honey, is a person that our children don't need to follow. Okay. The shoes are created, they said, with his blood, with the red ink. So, and with the star of, some call it the David Star of David. That's not a Star of David. That's the enemy star. Okay, that's Satan's star. So what we have to do is understand that this is not something that we are going to support. And we have to be tired and get mad enough to be like, no, just like Cardi B when she had that disgusting song, The WAP or something. Why would you support that? Why would you entertain that? Why would you want to follow somebody that's so disgusting? Why would you want to support and have your children follow something so destroying to the black community? Okay, somebody has said, for one, she's not black, but we built her a $3 million house. We just purchased her a $3 million house. Okay, for somebody that don't even like black people, who told you, called us cockroaches, but we supported them. That's my concern. That's my concern is supporting people that don't support us. That that we are so we've been so traumatized. You have to understand the history of a people that's been so traumatized that we have Stockholm syndrome. We've been brainwashed and we follow the Willie Lynch to the T. And they say, oh, it doesn't exist, and we know it does. We have to get to the point where we are fighting back as far as when we have people that we recognize in our group or amongst us that are allowing white supremacy to use them. And this young man, they're using him to lure our children. We have to shut it down. Somebody has to say something. Somebody has to say something about it. Okay. And if we don't speak up, then guess what? We're in trouble. We can't do, you have to understand white folk can do anything they want. We as black folk, we have a certain standard. And this is why we're in the predicament that we're in, because we're not being taught. We can live a certain way. And it's some stuff that we can do and some stuff you cannot do. They can do because that's what they've been doing. But we cannot live a certain way and we cannot support certain cultures. Okay. And this is what they want, all of this, the negative, all the homosexual, all the LGBT, all this stuff they want us to follow. And they'll put, men, black men with white women and white women with black, and black women with white men. They do that on purpose. Then you see our little boys in a dress. They do that on purpose. And they're trying to genocide you. They're trying to destroy us. And they've been trying, but it won't work. But it can only work if we allow it to work. This is not something that we want to happen. We don't want to get into destroying our own. We don't want to get into, and even not even knowing it. Even with now, I look at Biden, I see what he's doing as far as political, as far as politics are concerned, and we don't even understand. They think for generations. We only think for now, here and now. But he's setting up things now to quiet your black voice with the Asians. That's why we see so much, Asian hate. There's no Asian hate. What are you talking about? But black folks, see black folk jumping on that bandwagon. We have had enough of everybody's bandwagon. Jump on your own bandwagon, support your own business, get your own business, and start doing business with you. If the Asians have an issue with black people, okay, get your businesses out of the black areas, put them in the white areas, and let them support. Oh, I forgot, white folk don't support Asians. We have been the ones that's buying their $3 million homes. We've been the ones that's putting their children through school. We've been the ones that's buying their Mercedes. That's us. We have to do better. We have to do what we have to do. It's now it's our opportunity. They had to fall for us to rise, but I'm gonna tell you what, it's the hardest now because you're getting ready to see a shift in the black community. You're getting ready to see a shift like you've never seen before. It's now is our time, but they don't want you to understand that. You can't see that because you see it coming to you for every direction. But his word said they will have a perpetual hatred. He said everybody will have a perpetual hatred for you. So we have to understand and not forget that. So this is why we have to cling to our own, cling to us right now, because you don't have any friends. You are all we got. And you have so many people, black folk, that are dealing with self-hate, and we don't even like ourselves. But you have to even understand where that came from. When you have everybody hating you, everybody hating on you, your culture was stolen, your heritage was stolen, what do? You begin to hate yourself. We were taught by them how to hate each other. But we've got to understand that and recognize that and move past that and understand that we are all we got. This is our us coalition. Okay. It's not a rainbow coalition, everybody coalition, it's us coalition. It's time for us to come together and love on us. If we don't love on us, who's gonna love us? We have to come together. We've got to get through this I'm no, all this homophobic, xenophobic, those are made up words. They don't even mean nothing. Those are made up words. People that want to bully you into still supporting people that's treating you like crap. They're so used to treating us like crap. We're so used to them treating us like crap. But we don't understand that when they don't treat us like crap, then we looking for them to treat us bad because they've been treating us bad for so long. No, we have to start loving on us. We have to start supporting us and doing for us. Because like I said, we are all we got. So this is your choice. Either we're going to support Lil Nas and buy his little satanic gym shoes and transfer spirits onto our children, and then they start acting crazy, and you wonder why. Y'all better do your homework on them gym shoes. Do your homework on the spirit realm. 666 do your homework. Okay. This is a good thing. So maybe our children won't be. My husband was saying something. What'd you say, honey? He was saying something about. He said they made only 666 of those shoes, and they cost them 3,500. So they're not for our children. Okay, so that's a good thing to know. I'm just saying that's a good thing. But it was kind of bothering me because I saw the commercial. And I'm seeing a lot, of him in them really talking about, Nas this and Lil Nas that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who is this little boy? Then when I seen the gym shoes and I saw the satanic star and I saw the blood, talking about his blood ink on it, I'm like, what is going on here? But we shouldn't even give him, we just need to give him not even the support. We have to give him this thumbs down, and we need to address people that we see that are trying to draw us into other folks' stuff or trying to lure us into destruction. we have to check that behavior. That behavior needs to be checked. Okay. And if won't nobody else say it, I'll say it. Have a seat. We're not supporting that. And I hope that you don't support it. I hope you don't buy that for your children. I hope and pray that you love your children enough not to even support even Cardi B, even WAP. Hey Philip, how are you doing? Um you will be able to share it. I just made it up right now, so after I'm done, you'll be able to share it. But because I'm doing a live right now, I just got into the Nas thing, and it bothered me so bad. I just jumped online, so I didn't even put it out there that I was coming on. But I do appreciate you for even trying to share it. Thank you, Philip. But my thing is, we have to understand that we're not going to supply. Even with Candace Owen, if we see Black people that are not here to support us, if we see Black people that are look like us but don't act like us, don't rock with us, and still having so much hate against us, hey DM, welcome. We have to stop supporting them, and we have to start checking that behavior because it's very sad that this little Nas person has so much. We're giving him so much energy, but nobody's chastising. It's time to chastise this bad behavior. It's time to shut it down. If you don't know how to treat, you don't know how to act, you don't know how to be Black and love being Black, we're not standing for you down rating. We're not going to stand for you disrespecting. We're not going to stand for you making a product for our children that's going to lure them to a darker side. No, we have enough problems in the Black community without you adding that crap into it. No, they want to be LGBT, you let them. They want to dress their children in dresses, you let them. But we know how to dress our boys, and we're going to call boys boys in our growth. Little Devil X, you're right. And exactly what he is. But even society wants to pull us into their thing where we're not going to call little boys anything. We're going to call them what? I don't know what you call them. If they have a penis, I'm teaching my son, I'm teaching my grandson, baby, you a boy if you have a penis, and if he and she's a little girl, then we're gonna call them girls and we're gonna call them boys. We're not gonna get into this X and Z and elemental P, and we're not getting into this gender war either. That is a whole bunch of craziness that doesn't have anything to do with us. It is time for us to stand on what we believed in, and what we know to be true for us. If they want to call their little girls X babies, if they want to call their little boys X babies, they don't want to have an identity, they want to confuse their children, then Black folk let them do just that. But we know what to do. We're not going to allow the media to lead us into thinking. Just like right now, I see so many of Black folk jumping on this Asian hate thing. There's no such thing. Asians have never liked Black people. Asian has always treated Black people very racial. Look how they treated the Black Africans when they went to China and was living in China, when the little you know what I'm talking about, the little, I don't even know what to call it because I don't want to trigger no words, when the little disease was about. Okay, I'm just saying the little pandemic was about when they started doing what? They started putting them out. They started putting them out of China. They started being really rude to them. They wouldn't even feed them. They wouldn't even let them come to their restaurants. They wouldn't even let them come to the hospital. They started treating them really bad. But now it's Asian hate in America. Are you kidding? Who was the one that ran into the Asian sex brothel? That's what it was in Georgia. Who was the one? Was he Black or was he white? Let's talk about that. You don't see them commercials. You see them turning on us saying, "Oh, Asian, blah blah blah." Yeah, the beer virus. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. The beer virus. Yes, but you didn't see that when you don't see them now. You see, oh, we're talking about the Asian hate. There's no Asian hate, Black family. Stop sucking it. Stop allowing the media to tell us what to think. And I see a lot of Black folk on they're on the CBS and NBC News, and they're saying, "Oh yeah, poor Asians." I'm like, no, we have videos like of Jason Black and Professor Truth, and even Vicky Dillard has Asian videos where you see where Asian has been very disrespectful for us. We need to go on to CBC and NBC and ABC. We need to post those videos. That's what I've done. I spent all day pretty much posting videos where I'm seeing a lot of Asian hate. I'm like, oh, and I'm putting in those videos. I'm plastering them all over CBC, CBC, CBS, and ABC, and all them. I'm plastering those videos all over because it's time for us to understand. You're not going to tell us what to think. Just like you had a little Black girl that they want to call her Asian because her ass was slanted because she's got a little whoever in her. My thing is, no, you're not going to tell us who's Black and who's Asian. Where's the Asian people standing up for this Black girl? I don't see them. So what? They were out for the 8, but they weren't out for this little Black girl. Really? So are we seeing the difference here? Are we really seeing what's going on? It's time for us to wake up, family. We are genociding ourselves. We are agreeing with too many people that have too many hate against yourself. we are agreeing and jumping on their bandwagon when they're trying to get money. They're trying to get a bag. That's why they're claiming, oh, Asian hate, because your politicians want to give them money. Your politicians want to give them a bag of money before they give it to black folk. So now, if I claim Asian hate, we can write a bill, give them money without giving black folk reparations. And guess what? We gonna stand there and take it? No, we need to burn this. I don't want to go. I'm not condoning violence. Let me just say that. But when I see America doing what they're doing right now, and it's all a plot, it's all a plan, and it's all propaganda. There's nobody killing Asians like that. We just had a white boy that ran up into a sex brothel in Georgia and killed 8. Other than that, show us your proof. You had more white supremacy killing Asian men. One man was married to an Asian woman and chopped her up. Are we talking about that? I'm just saying. I'm tired of hearing the lies. And black folk jumping on every other. We will jump on a bandwagon in a minute. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of us jumping on these bandwagons. If they want to have a bandwagon, you jump on your own bandwagon. Let's jump on the Black Save Black Lives bandwagon. Okay, let's jump on there. Stop the black hate. That's what every time I see stop Asian hate, I say stop the black hate. Stop the black hate. Thank you, Philip. Stop the black hate. That's all I want to see. When you see stop Asian hate, I want y'all to put down stop black hate. Stop the black hate. Stop the black hate. That's all I want to see. Because I've had enough of this Asianness and and all this crap. Everything is coming against the black community. Everything is coming against the black family. Everything is coming against our kings. And I am going to do a video. I think it's next Tuesday on black love. Oh, I'm getting ready to get it because I'm tired of what I'm seeing. Y'all make it, the media want to make it seem like our men don't love black women. Oh, we got some men that love some black women, okay? And we have some men that don't date white women, don't date the Neanderthal. We have black men that ain't thinking about, and women too, that's not thinking about a white man. Who cares? Some man came up to me and I was talking to one of my shows and he said, oh, you just mad because you can't have a white man. Sweetheart, I can have any man I want to. Okay, don't get it twisted. But I just chose not to date or marry Neanderthals. That's what I told him. So guess what? Whatever you got to say, it don't even matter. But I'm not going to sit up here and let you be talking that trash and tell me how to think about my own. No, you're not going to tell me anything. You can't. And then some man came on there and say, oh, I agree. I don't agree with one thing that you said. It doesn't matter what you agree with. You're not black. And that's what I told him. So guess what? White folk can't come to me and say anything because I don't care what they have to say. I don't care what their opinion is because I put it right back in their face. You don't validate, your opinion don't validate, and what you say was coming out your mouth don't validate anything on this side. So until you be black, until you can be black and walk in my black shoes, you have nothing to say about black anything. Because who cares what Neanderthals have to say? I don't. I'm just saying. I'm tired of, and we as black people, we have to set them straight. Stop trying not to hurt their feelings. They say whatever they want to you. They treat you any kind of way. They do you any kind of way. They're doing a whole lot of backward stuff now, like voting suppression. Do you guys not see them going backwards? Or am I the only one seeing them going backwards? I'm going to tell y'all what, men, black folk, get out of this country. I'm telling you. I know people say, but I built this country. You know what? Were you forced to build this country? You didn't have a choice. Just like we build this country, we can build up Africa with 54 continents on Africa. My thing is, I'm out. I don't care what you guys do. I just want us to get to the point where we are supporting ourselves and we have an out. Because right now, black folk, we in trouble. And I don't think we understand how deep of a bookie we're in. We're in deep doo-doo here. I'm just saying, we are in some real trouble. And if you guys can't see it, I don't know what y'all not watching. Y'all better open your eyes. Biden is stacking the decks. Okay. Now he got a new law. Okay. You see the new Biden's law, Asian hate. 2 girls went into a beauty supply place. The Asians started with them, which they know they can because they said if we even go in there and we hit back, we gonna have to be charged with a hate crime. Y'all better stay y'all behinds out of their shops. Y'all better stay out of those Asian stores because anything Asian is gonna cause you your freedom or your life. Leave them alone. Go and build. You can order your online hair. You got products out here that black folk have that you can order their products. You don't have to deal with them Asians. Stop giving them devils your money. Okay. So you're mad because Asian is doing this. They doing it only because they want a bag. They trying to get money because they had a really rough time when the beer virus was out. Ain't that right, Philip? They had a rough time when the beer virus was out. So now they want to collect reparations. They want to collect the check from the government, and the government has to give them a reason, has to have a reason to give them a check. And the reason is Asian hate now. So watch and see. They're going to approach the government and they're going to come up with a plan to give them so much money. Now, they've already given them one batch of money, okay? So now they're going to come up with a plan to give them more money, okay? You're still building their wealth and you're still depleting our wealth. You're building their wealth, but you're depleting our wealth, okay? Yes, I saw that video. That's amazing. Okay, it was amazing that she said. I love that video, but she said other agents said that that's not saying nothing. But they're only doing it because they want a bag. But white supremacy is treating them like dirt themselves. White folk always treated Asians bad, but they're not saying anything because guess what? I can't get a bag from. I only can get my bag from the white supremacy. So I got to go along with what they say. Oh, Asian hate. Okay, we'll go along with it, even though we're not doing any more to them than they doing to us. Well, they're doing more to us because we go in their stores and we've been getting beat up, we've been getting punished, and we've been doing all this stuff. You didn't kill a couple of hours. What? Kylie Girly? What's her name? Latrice Harlins. I mean, come on. We and neither one got served any jail time. But I guarantee you, if we had hurt one of them, or just looked like we wanted to hurt them, we'd have been brought up on a hate crime. But we can never be brought up on they can never bring anybody up on a hate crime when they hurt us. But everybody if we blink at somebody, we get a hate crime. Ain't that something? I'm done. I'm done with US. Y'all can stay here. I'm done. I can't deal with this. Yeah, she's the only one. I think it's more videos out there. We just have not ran across them. But I know her community got on her for that. I guarantee you it. Our community is the only community that won't check people when they go against us. Our community is the only one that won't check each other. Okay, I guarantee you. It was a man too. Remember the man, Phil Scott, had him on. He didn't have him on the show, but he showed a video where this man did go against his own, and he had it on a billboard. And he said that he faced a lot of criticism from his community about his billboard. So yes, it's another one out there. But we have to get to the place where we're not buying it. Stop allowing the media to think for us. Stop allowing the media to tell us what we are and are not doing. Because no, it's not about Asian hate. It's black hate right now. Okay, it's black hate, and we have to get to the point where we're not buying everything that they tell us. We're not buying it. So they can say whatever they want, but we always know when they do stuff, it's for a reason. They don't ever do anything without a reason. So it's to give them a bag. So just be looking forward for the next 6 months that they're gonna be getting a bag. We'll talk a little bit about this vaccine also, the little lollipop. Yep, Letitia Harlan and Kylie Girly. Yes, I mentioned that. Yes, Sellout Brothers on Facebook, and he said I'm always negative, and he's about being positive. I barely speak to him at all anymore. But you know what? It's so sad because you have a lot of black people that are not woke, and they think they're woke, and they're when I see them and I can hear the conversation, and I know if they swirlers or not. I know they're B1, and you have a lot of black people that's not B1 now, and that's the sad part. And you have a lot of black folk that are taking that lollipop, the shot, the vac. Okay, you have a lot. I'm gonna just say the beer virus lollipop. Okay, I'm gonna call it that. You have a lot of black people that are taking that, and watching 6 months, you're gonna have a lot of black folk dying because I don't understand how you can trust your enemy to save your life. Your enemy is killing you every day out here, and you're gonna sit willingly and allow them to give you a lollipop. I'm just saying, I don't want anything from them, especially not something free that I know that thousands, like at least 12,000 right now, as we know, have died. My husband says more than that, but he says 15,000 have died from the lollipop. Okay, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying. So we have to be very careful and stop just allowing anybody and everybody to lead us. TD Jakes got on there and he said, "Oh, I took the lollipop. It's good." Tyler Perry, he said, "Oh, I took it also, and it's good." Okay, let's stop allowing celebrities or preachers or whoever to lead us to our death. Okay, because right now we are killing ourselves. Okay, we have to understand what's going on, but we have to get to the root of it, and the root is self-hate. Okay, and it's hard to live 400 500 years everybody hating you and you not turn that on yourself. It's very hard. We've had it rough. We've had it rough, you guys, but we have to hang in there and we have to stand up for one another. We have to know that we are all we have and we have to stick together. And you're gonna have a lot of coons that's gonna die. I keep saying that because right now you have God. It's almost like the wheat and the tare being separated. The ones that are coons, they're gonna take the vax and they're gonna die. The ones that's B1, it's, you're ready for kingdom, and that's who is making it in. The ones that are kingdom material. And when I say kingdom material, I mean the ones that are standing strong and being black. That's what I mean, kingdom material, because we see through the madness, we see through the culture, we see through black folk looking like us, that's rocking like Roland Martin is rocking for the white supremacy, that's working for white supremacy. We see all of that. We can see through that. We can hear it when a person's talking and they go, "Oh, I'm for everybody," or "Oh, I'm not. I'm for the human race," or "I'm an American and you're black." Oh my God, what are you talking about? You're an American. They're treating you like dirt. And it bothers me when we sit up here and see what's going on, but we so busy trying to have white friends or prove to white folk that we not racist, or prove to white folk that we. And let me tell you something. I don't care what. If you talk like me, my conversation is always going to sound like it's racist because you're still asleep. My conversation is going to hurt your feelings. My conversation is going to sound like I'm an angry black woman. But no, I'm not angry. I'm woke and I'm trying to wake up my family. I'm trying to wake my family up. And they look, and and some are saying, "But Cassie, you talk about racism. You talk about." I'm talking truth. My truth will sound like racism because you're not woke. When you wake up, then you'll understand why I tell you not to marry your enemies, why I tell you can't live amongst your enemy, why I tell you believe in total separation. Because I know of some black folk back in the Martin Luther King day that said, we don't want to come together with them, but their voice wasn't loud enough. Martin Luther King won, even though he was working for the government at first. And a lot of black folk don't know that. And when you say that, they want to tell you, "Oh, no, he wasn't." Yes, he was. That's why he was being able to be used the way he was until he started waking up. When he started waking up, what happened? They killed him, right? Yeah, they did. Look it up. Look up your history. I don't have to, anything I'm saying can be validated. I don't want you to believe nothing I'm saying. I don't want you to validate anything I'm saying. I want you to to do your research. Push it. Uh-huh. Yep. Yes. She what Wendy Williams wasn't playing, was she? Exactly. They wanted Wendy Williams to say to support it, right? And she said no, she wouldn't support it. And LeBron James didn't say either way. It's none of your business what I'm doing, which is right. It's none of our business. Who cares? Why is it so important for us to know who's taking? Just like what was that man named Al Sharpton? He was come on there, he was sitting in the chair, telling me I'm taking the vaccine. I said, and God bless you. Rest in peace. That's exactly what I wrote in his Twitter. What he said. I said, why is it that you think your voice matters? It doesn't. Your voice, the day of your voice being heard by black people and being able to validate black folk is done. I said, but I am praying that you'll get what you're looking for from that shot. Rest in peace. That's exactly what I put on it because that's what I mean. Because he's done. He's done. He's done. Him and Jesse, because I think Jesse Jackson took it too. So whatever. We don't listen to them anyway. You have to understand a lot of people, older people that are taking it. It just behooves me because you would think that like Herschel Walker, well, not Herschel. What's that? What's the other baseball player? What was his name? The one that died. Oh my God, what was the man that died? He was the baseball player, not Herschel Walker. He was the baseball player. He died. Yes, they're not FDA approved. They're not. And they tell you they're not. But people still sticking their arms out, aren't they? But who was the baseball player that took it and died? He was like 80 years old. His name started with an H too. What is his name? Oh God, I don't remember. But he was an older man. He was fine, but he took the vaccine and he died like 2 weeks later, a week later. Hank Aaron. Yes, yes, yes. You would think that Hank Aaron would know better. You would think because he was around them back in the day, right? You would think that they would know better. You would think that you would know better than to step out to take a lollipop from anybody, or the beer shot from anybody. You would think that I've dealt with them enough to know better than to walk in what they're telling me to do willingly, willingly. And if I come on here and tell you, hey y'all, then y'all know it's not Cassie, because that's not like me. I ain't taking nothing for free from them. So if somebody come on here and tell you it look like me and say, you know what, you guys, I took the and just no, turn off the channel. That's not Cassie. But um, we have to start really calling out people that look like us. That's not be one. That's talking, and you can hear it. You can go on their Facebook page and see who they hang out with. They got a whole bunch of white folk on their page. They're not rocking with you. They're not rocking like you. Okay, they're not rocking for you. But we have to understand that. We have to understand that. But I was glad what my husband just said. He said those shoes are $3,500. So guess what? They're not for us. Because I surely hope that we wouldn't spend $3,500 on a pair of gym shoes. I hope you would take that money and go and buy you some land in Africa for $700 a Ghana. Ghana is free. Okay. So I'm just telling you, $700 of land in Ghana. It is, yes, it's true. So I hope instead of you spending $3,500, you'll set that money aside for your repatriation. Hebrews to Negroes is doing a repatriation. They're going to Africa in July. Okay, so he's got an email address if you want to go. I think I have it written down here somewhere. Oh, I thought I did. I know I do. I won't be able to find it right now. I'm trying to see where did I put it. I wrote it down just for us, and I don't find it right now. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I had it in my other. If you want to go to from Hebrews to Negro, he's got a website and he's going. Let me see if I have it written on here. I wrote it down on something and I don't know what I wrote it on. Can't believe it. I even set it aside too. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I bet you I'll find it as soon as I'm done here. Nope, I don't see it. Okay, I thought I wrote it down or something. I did, but I can't find it. But you can look up some of his movies, Hebrews to Negroes, Ron Dalton, and he does have a trip in July, and it's I can't even remember. He's got all his information. If you pull up he has the latest video was Warning, and pull up that video by Ron Dalton, and in his continents at the base, he has his information if you want to sign up to go to Africa with them in July. And if you want to look, or if you want to go and buy some land, because I think they are going to buy land. Yeah, I heard about that. They did Riza Islam YouTube channel, and he's on the list for anti-vaxxers just for informing people. Ain't that something? He is, and that's something. This is how you know that it's something with this thing, because he's really anti-vax, okay, which is great. But people, they're not listening. They're not listening. I don't know why. I guess and my take on that is you have people that are already designed to um it's already you're already set that's going to make it to the kingdom. And you know what I talked about when the new beginnings, the great exodus. And I do believe that this is the time where you have a divide, the wheat from the tare. And we talk about that, we've talked about that forever, the wheat and the tare. And it's hard to divide the wheat and the tare when they're young, when they're babies, you can't tell. But once they get older, I can divide the B1s from the coons. Okay. And that's the wheat and the tare. I can divide and hear in a person's voice if they be one or not. When they stop talking about everybody, talking about the rainbow and talk about the Rainbow Coalition, the Rainbow Coalition has not worked for us ever. So why do we insist on it working now? Why do we insist on the Rainbow Coalition? It has never worked for us. It's never worked. We've tried it. And people say, why do you want to totally separate? Because we need to. Everybody else is totally separated, right? Asians, Totally, they live amongst themselves, right? Um, everybody, Germantown, Asian town, everybody, white town, everybody lives amongst themselves, but you want to divide black folk. Why is they want to divide us? Black and bougie, welcome, 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 welcome. You guys need to subscribe. You guys need to like and share and subscribe to the channel. Please do that because I'll have 80 people, but nobody, only 4 likes. So I'm like, come on, you guys. A like doesn't cost anything, but like and share and subscribe so you'll know when I'm coming on live. And usually on Tuesdays at 11:30, it's been working really good. I've been coming on live. So every Tuesday 11:30, I've been coming on. I've been trying to stay consistent, and I know it's up in the day during because that was just a better time for me because I have so much, I just happen to be home this time of day. But yeah, usually about 11:30 on Tuesdays, I've been going live. So I hope you guys can tune in more. But I just wanted to pop on for just a minute because that Lil Nas stuff was really bothering me. It really um has been on my nerves, has been on my mind, and how they're using our children um for their agenda. Okay. Lil X Nas looks like us, but he's sold out, and you have to know that. So that's not somebody that you want your children to follow. And also, when I think about Cardi B, her music is terrible. That's not somebody that you want to follow. Even some black adults, I see her following her, and I'm like, why? Her music is disgusting. But we have to stand for something, you guys. We cannot continue going down this road of destruction and demise and genociding ourselves. We have to stop. I don't understand. We have to stop. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Black people are the only people that aren't allowed being exclusive with each other. Yes, yes. I'm sorry, excuse me. Georgia, what's that? The Florida governor said, not in Florida when it comes to that. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, that's good to hear that from Florida governor. I can't believe that he said that when Tanzania government when Tanzania said that they killed him. Remember? Okay, Tanzania government president. He was the one that did the test on an animal, and he did the test on fruit, and they all came back positive. That's when he said, "No, we're not going to do uh, the lollipop in Tanzania." Okay, he went against that. He said, "No, we're going to take organic roots, and we're gonna we're gonna heal ourselves, which you don't need a lollipop in Africa because it was only 1% who died in Africa. 1%, 1%. That's nothing." Nothing. I don't even think it's that much, but I think I did hear some 1%. So let's stick with that. 1% was the only one, but Madagascar had a COVID organic drink that they were drinking, and nobody died. Nobody is sick there. And they've been drinking and I think the wellness. Who was that? The CDC of Africa Wellness. They said no, they couldn't support it because it wasn't FDA approved. But you approve a lollipop here. You approve something here that's not been approved, or you stand behind something that's not been approved by the FDA here, but you couldn't approve that COVID drink, organic drink in Africa because black people was making it. Is that what it was? Well, whatever. So whatever. I'm just saying we have to start thinking about our exodus and start thinking about how we're going to get up out of America because America is not a good place for black people. And I see things getting worse and worse. And sometimes I think, is it God's way of making us, pushing us out? Because you know how some stuff, you're on a job, you're working a job, and when he's getting ready to close that door, things started happening on your jobs. Hey, who's ever went through that? Bad stuff started happening. Either the copier will break, you're late every day, you can't punch in, or whatever. Who's ever went through that on a job, and then maybe a week later or 2 weeks later, you get your red slip, your pink slip? Who's had that? But all the time for the last 2 months, he's been trying to tell you to get out, go, find something else or create your own business. And a lot of times he wants us to create our own, but we're so busy working a job that we don't have time to create our own because we making money for white folk. Okay. But I'm telling you, I've seen that to where he's, trying to get you out of a position into another position. And we so busy in this position trying to hold on to this position for dear life. And he's like, no, I don't want you to hold on to America. I don't want you out so that I can take care of them the way I need to, but I can't take care of them because you're still here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking about, yes, this is the depopulate. Yes, yes, it is, DM. Yes. and you got laughed at. You know what? It bothers me because we've been trying to tell them to stay. But I'm gonna tell you what, if she don't stay out, they're gonna bring her up on, they're gonna do something, and her life is gonna change. I won't even go near their stores because if they say something or do something, I'm gonna say something back, and I don't want to be brought up on felony charges for speaking, saying stuff. I'm not gonna put my freedom at risk because of them. And they know that they can bully us. You know how a child knows that they can hit you and they won't get in trouble, but you will for hitting them. That's what the agent's doing right now for us. So they'll say stuff, you say something back, then you get in trouble because, oh, they called police. You go down for a hate crime when they just said something to you first. But guess what? Keep on supporting them. Keep on supporting them. Yes, the universe is saying that, Black and Bougie. Yes, yes. The universe is saying, what y'all waiting on? Why are y'all still here? And we won't leave. We built this country. You were forced to build a country because you didn't have a choice. But then that doesn't mean you have to stay. Millions of people repatriated back to Ghana last 2 years that they had the return to Ghana. Millions, millions. And it's just not Ghana, it's Gambia, it's Tanzania. I just Mark to Africa, Mark back to Africa. What is that boy? His name Mark back to Africa or something like that. He is 19 and he moved back to Africa and he's loving it and been there for maybe 3 months now. He's loving it. He said he would never come back to America. He's 19, 20 now. He just had a birthday. But I'm just saying, we hold it on for dear life for what? Why? Do you not know opportunity out in Africa is amazing? Opportunity just you guys don't even have an idea. Don't believe anything that the government here has told you about Africa. You need to visit at least. You need to visit. You can't get a business here. You can get one over there for much of nothing. You can get a business in Africa for much of nothing. I'm just saying. Think about you want to bake something. You can open up a bakery. Sell. We have great bakery goods. Okay, sell some bakery goods. Um, you're a car mechanic here. Open up a car mechanic over there. You can fix those cars over there, can't you? Come on, you guys. It doesn't take up but maybe $200 or $300, 500. You put money down on a business, and all your mechanics, you get some hired you some mechanics. You own the building, they bring their supplies, and boom, you're in business. I'm just saying, it's so many ways of doing a business for free, but you have to use your nugget. You have to think of how I'm gonna do this. It doesn't cost a lot of money to open up a business in Africa. It costs thousands here. It doesn't cost that much in Africa. We're holding on to what? Yes, we're holding on to death. What? Yes, God would destroy America so fast if we left, and they know it. That's why they don't want us away from them. Exactly. 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 We gotta wake up. If you're 1,000, hold on. Yes, yes, it's true. It's true. You just got your taxes and you just got your stimulus. If you got $10,000, $7,000, go. Tanzania. Go to Kenya. You don't have to pay 2 months for a bunch of money for an apartment in Kenya. One, what you can get an apartment in Kenya for $200, $400. That's an apartment. You can pay it up for the next 5 or 6 months. Okay, if you got your stimulus check, I'm just saying you can open up a website. You can go get your business. You can get a building. You can rent a building for what, $200 or $300. I'm there, and you can start baking your goods. I'm just saying you can start from your house. It's You guys, come on. You can do this. It's time to go. And don't you see stuff going backwards? Don't you see voter suppression now? Don't you see where a whole lot of them is acting out on black folk, calling you all kind of stuff? Don't you see it's going back to the way it was, and we're okay with this? No, it's almost like the universe is making it so bad for us to live here that he's trying to make us go. And the only way to make us go is let it get as bad as you can to where black folk can't handle it, and they can't stand it, and you'll just pack up and leave. But let's prepare ourselves to leave the right way. Let's prepare ourselves. Let's use these jobs. You have your income tax. You just got a stimulus. Hold on to it, and keep stacking your money for the next 6 months, and make your out by August or September, no later than January of next year. I'm just saying, give yourself a timestamp. For me, family, I say August 1st. That is my That's my out. I keep saying that. I don't have everything in ducks in a row, but I got some land. I just bought some land through Blackset, okay, in the Gambia. And I don't even think I'm gonna live on it. I think I'm gonna rent it out because I want to go to Tanzania. Okay, Tanzania is just my heart. But I did just buy some land through Blackset in the Gambia. So I'm just saying I have land. I can go put me a tent on my land. Or I can rent an RV and put an RV on my land. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. I have land. I have a place to go. So by August, my out is August. So August 1st, you're gonna be on a plane with me. I'm just saying. So you guys got to do something. Let me see. Really, a Navy bee? I don't know, but African Tigers can tell you. You've been on African Tigers program. Ask her. She lives in Africa. Ask her. You can bake those. I'll help you with them baking them pies. I'll buy some from you. I'm just saying. Woo, African bean. What's that? You started a bean. A bit. What is that? Start a pie business. You're doing the navy bean pies that the Muslims sell. I'm not being funny, but I do. I love those pies. I love them. You need to open that up. You need to sell that. You need to do that. Oh, you coming with me? Come on. The more the merrier. Come on. Come on. Home over there for single moms with children, giving them clean place to live, hot meals, and help them. Yep. Yes. Yes. I'm serious. Black, that sounds like a great idea. And you know what? They have houses over there. Let me just tell you, the guy Mark Back to Africa. What's his name? I think that's his name on YouTube. Mark Back to Africa. I'm gonna look it up real quick for us because I want to see if that's his what it's called. And he's a young man, the 19-year-old. He has a business there, and he's got property. And he said he has like 5 properties. He's been there 3 months, you guys. And he said, "Oh yeah, okay, DM, that is the Muslim pies. Okay, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. I love them. I don't know how to make them, but I love them though. But yeah, that would be a great business. But let me look up the young man. And he said he went over there. He has 5 properties, and he didn't pay. He said he pays like $50 for rent in Tanzania. He's off a little bit. He don't live right under. He don't live right in the city, but he pays like $50 for rent. And I'm gonna look him up right now. Mark um, goes to Africa, I think it is. He's got a page, a YouTube page. I don't know if this is his name. May not be him. Okay, his name. Okay, his name is Mark Meets Africa. That is his name, and he has so many properties. He's got like 5 properties in Africa. He's also doing some other business ventures now, but he said his rent is like $50. I mean, and he's like he said, I don't know if he's in a room or but $50 a month. Come on, you guys, who can't do that? And then he's making, he bought like 3 properties and no 5 properties in different 5 little areas, and he's renting them out, which is making him money. Even if you charge 25 a day, or he can charge $50 a day per room. Okay, that's five. Well, that's like $250 right there. If you're doing $25 a month, I don't know if you're doing $25 a month, or you can do it $25 a day, or you can do I don't know, but there's ways of making money. Okay, you can do your bean pies in Africa. I don't see why not. Somebody can send you the beans over there, DM. So don't let that stop you. I'm just saying. Um, I appreciate you even tuning in, Black. I appreciate it. I mean, first of my 2 pies about a year ago, and they were pretty good. Yes, DM, you keep it up. I'm serious. Just with this channel. Yeah. Okay, yes, yes. Subscribe to his channel and go Black to Africa. Subscribe to his channel also. He's another man that's in Africa. And African Tigress, talk to her. She can talk to you more about the bean pie. She'll know if they're baking, having, if they plant or grow beans there. I don't know, but African Tigress, Go Black BLACK 2 and the number 2. Africa. He's another guy that I usually follow. And melanated Mr. Mosby. He's another man that lives in the Gambia. And my Eden journey to Eden. That's another. So those are the 5 people that I usually follow in Africa that I've subscribed to this channel, and I've been communicating with them. So yeah, it's a done deal, you guys. I'm it's time to go. I cannot stress that enough. It's time to go. And if you don't feel that right now, I don't know how else to make you. And there was another couple that came on there that said they just moved to Africa and they're paying like For a 7-bedroom house, they're paying $300 for a 7-bedroom house. Okay. And they're offering like rooms and stuff to people. So you have people that are here trying to help you to go. It's people on there. Okay. You had Sister what's her name? Oh God, there was another lady that was had a repatriation program. Sister Shanifka or Sister that she had a repatriation program. DM, this might help you. And what she said was she was they're holding out. They're holding. Hold on, let me find her program. They're trying to support anybody that wants to come to Africa for 6 months who wants to have their own business. They're going to give you 6 months worth of money. They'll give you a place to live, and you just concentrate on your business for 6 months. And that's Sister Sankofa. Dang, I can't pronounce her name. Um, she's on with Diana Samir. Let me see if I can find her. I'm gonna pull her up real quick. Hold on. Diana Samir. Hold on. He had her on his program. Now watch me not be able to pull him up or her up. Dinah Samir, hold on, let me see. Sister Tokifa. Shoot, I was trying to see if I can pull her up. Anytime I need somebody, I can't find. Ain't that something? You can't find people when you need them. If you go into Dinah Samir, he had videos. He had her on there. Okay, her name. Can't believe this. Every time you need something, you can't find it when you're looking for it. I hate that. Sankofa, if I'm not, and it's a repatriation program. It's a Sankofa. If I'm not, I hope I'm saying it right. And she's an attorney in Ghana, I think. And she's got that program, but you don't have to just open up your business in Ghana. She said they don't tell you where to open it up. They just give you the money for it, as long as you have a business plan, and they will help you. They give you mentors to kind of help you with the repatriation. And I cannot. I'm still looking, you guys. I'm looking on Dynasty Mirror. Can't believe this. I hate this. When you need something, you can't find it. Come on. Sankofa, if I'm not mistaken. And she's done I think you have to give you can give to the program back. After you get started, you can give back to the program. Oh, Dynasty Mirror was a lot. Okay. Yeah, they had a 3-bedroom. I know, huh? You can grow beans there. Oh, you can grow beans there. Okay, Philip. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, DM. I got some land. You can lease some of my land in Gambia and grow your beans on that. You got a row. I'm gonna lease a row to you, a whole row. You can grow your beans on my land, and you can sell your beans. How about that? I'm gonna give you some place to grow your own beans. How about that? Come on over there and grow some beans on my land. All I'm gonna charge is 10%. I'm just saying, I gotta make some money too, huh? But yeah, I have land, and I think I'm going to lease it out. And per row, I'm gonna lease per row, so you can get what, about 30 rows of land, 30 rows. You got a whole row for, or you can have a little corner. How about that? I'll give you a little corner in the back. You go ahead and you put some beans out there. Let's get some bean pies going. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh man. About Asian hate. Oh God, this is my granddaughter. About Asian hate. Ain't that something? You put black. What I want you to do, you need to put stop the black hate. That's what you need to put, DM. Put your stop the black hate. That's what you need. And Professor Truth has a video. I've been I've been putting Professor Truth video on when I see Asian hate, I put his video under there that was talking about the Asian, how the media is doing and stuff. So yeah, always counteracted with something with a stop black hate. So with my granddaughter, I don't want to tell my granddaughter that I am on live, so she needs to go on to my page so that she can see me on alive. and I am doing a live now, and I'm trying to tell her that, and she keeps calling me, but I'm doing a live right now. So I'm telling her, go on my page so you can see my live. But yeah, so you have to we'll talk later. I'll call you back. That's my grandbaby. Okay. But yeah, so she called me twice, so I just wanted to be sure everything was okay for her to call me. Yeah, but I want you guys to think about our out. I want you guys to think about it. I am so tired of it too, but guess what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm making my out. They can, you know what? I told you why they keep doing this. It's all about them getting some money. That's what it's all about. But I'm not playing into it no more. I am going to do what I need to do to get my ducks in a row to be able to make my escape because I've had enough. Yeah, I'm done, and I want to get out before they try to make that vaccine. They want the lollipop mandatory. Okay, so if you mandatory, I'll already be where I need to be. I wanted to come back and forth, but I already be where I want to be. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. So I'll be where I need to be. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. But I didn't want to be on here long. It was just really bothering me about what I was seeing with the Asian, the Nas, the little X Nas thing. I'm just so tired of them using our people against us. Like Roland Martin. I really do believe that man, they're paying him to be against, and he's being paid to lead Black folk into another direction. Um, but you have some folk that can't see, and they're gonna be led right off the edge, right off the cliff, and that's gonna be the sad part, you know. But yes, their spas are brothel, and I even said that. I went on CBS News, and Vicky Diller did one about it being a sex brothel, and I put that on there. In the next couple of days, they were saying, "Oh, some people was talking about it was a sex brothel," and then I said, "Well, prove it wrong. Here's the proof that it was a sex brothel," and that's what I put on the page. I gave the video again, and I said, "Now prove that it wasn't." And Keisha Bottom knows it. So who's in whose pocket? Why are the Asians allowed to come over here with the sex brothels? Guess how much money they make? We're talking about millions. We're talking about no, 10 billions, billions of dollars. $10 billion is what they pulled with those brothels, and it's nationwide. They're not just in Georgia. They have them all over. Yes. And they still think he's your friend, Black. They still think Roly Poly is our friend. You have some Black people that would argue you down for him and go to bat for him, go to blows for him. And I'm like, you're crazy. I'm not going to blows for a man that tells you keep voting Democrat. You see, voting Democrat has gotten no tangibles, and that's a show coming up too. For I think not next Tuesday, but the next Tuesday. We're gonna talk about how do you feel not getting anything. You voted for this man. He gave you absolutely nothing, and he lied to you again. And now, well, you did get something. You're getting another law that said if you support if you uh harm an Asian by saying anything, or if you look like you want to say anything, they're going to consider it a hate crime, and you're going to get a felony. My thing, I'm getting out of here before you ain't gonna get me. I'm gone. Y'all can keep shopping with them Asians if you want to. Go ahead, Zaire Shabazz. That is my baby, I tell you. But you have to understand that it's time for us to do something different. It is time for us to recognize when they're using our babies and using our people against us. And it's hard to tell people because some people are not woke yet, so they don't know that they're being used as a pawn. They don't know that that person is being used to take them into the wrong direction. They really do think that Roly Poly is their friend. They really do believe what he's saying. And half of them, it's like when that 21-year-old was on his show, who says he has a school. I don't know if he does or not, but Roly Poly destroyed that. He tried to destroy that kid, but that kid was saying, "Look, I don't believe it." He was saying he wasn't. He was a conservative, but he wasn't a Republican. He wasn't a Dem. He believes in doing for self. That's what he said. So I don't know what that means, but he said he believes in doing for self. But yeah, yes. They're trying to bring you up on felony charges, Dem and Black. They're trying to bring us up on charges. Really? You heard that about King Randall? Could be a control opposition. I don't know. I've not heard that. I don't know. Back bougie. Yeah. Um, okay, I didn't hear that about Randall King Randall. I heard that he has a school for young boys. But my thing is just watch and see what happens. If he's a part of us, then they'll bring him up on charges. Watch. You have to understand, know when. Okay, just like they were saying, NFAC was an agent, right? Well, they brought him up on charges, and they are now they dropped four. They still got one, but the state of Kentucky still has him up on charges. Okay, and they are really trying to um, quiet him, and they have quieted him. But he got his. He can't come on Facebook or YouTube, but he can. You do radio interviews. Okay, recorded radio interviews. He can do that. But Tariq said he had a run-in with him previously or something. Oh, really? It said his yeah, really? Wow, I'm totally. I didn't know any of this as far as what Tariq said about him. But my thing is, we just sit tight because Tariq also said that Master J, Grandmaster NFAC was a agent. So I don't believe a whole lot of what Tariq says, but Tariq is questionable too to me. Um, so a lot of black folk that say that they're woke is very questionable. Are you really woke? Are you really encouraging people to get out of America, or what are they encouraging black people to do? Okay. So I don't know. It's a lot that I'm not understanding with some, woke people that don't talk about Grandmaster. Why? So I don't know. I just Okay, so he had a broadcast on Sunday. See, I don't watch a lot of him. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just something about him. I don't know what it is yet. Can't pinpoint it. He sounds like he's black, but then he's I don't know. It's kind of up in the air with him. I don't know. So I'm still debating on Tariq Nasheed because I saw some, stuff that they were saying about Grandmaster that kind of upset me, and I'm like, why aren't you guys, promoting this brother who put his neck out for Black people, and they totally went against him? And I'm like, why? Because this is, he did something that's never been done. Why not support him? Yes, but what proof did Maurice have? What proof? That was my thing. And him and I are that's my boy right there. Maurice, I love me some Maurice. That's my brother. But him and I kind of, we talked about it, and I said, well, what proof? Show me some proof. Nobody has proof. Everybody is saying he's an agent, but what proof do you have? I don't see any proof. That's why I was like, no, because I watched him. I rocked with him. I was on the morning Mentos and the midday Mentos, and the facts over feelings. I watched that. So I didn't see where he was an agent. I saw him doing a lot of teaching, trying to help black folk think. Um, my baby said, why did they start this in the first place? Why did they start what, Mr. Bias? Why did they start? You know what? You have to understand something. Maurice did a video on Jay last year. Yes, I saw it, but I still didn't have proof as far as him being an agent. I saw where a lot of people was taking where he was sitting behind Trump, and they said, oh, he was security for Trump. But he tells you about why he was there. Jay ran for president in the same year that Trump ran, right? And he was trying to he went to one of Trump's one of his I'll call them Klan rallies. He went to one of Trump's Klan rallies, and he was there, and he was wanted to see for himself the white supremacy that because every place he went, Trump was, you could see it was a fight everywhere he went. So Jay explains why he was there, but he said he ran the same time, and you guys can pull it up. He did run for president the same time Trump did. So I understand what he explained all of that. So I understood, but if you didn't follow him and listen to the morning mentors and listen to the facts over feeling, if he was an agent, why did the government silence him? If he was truly an agent, DM, why did the government silence him? Because if you listen to Master J, he's talking about some good stuff, and he was just on. I want you guys to pull this up. He was just on the start. What was the name? Hold on. He was just on. Let me see. Hold on. Um, he was just on here. What you call it? Oh my God. American Doofus had him on. What is the name of that God, I can't even think of it now. Oh Lordy, trying to get a list of. He was on American Doofus. It's a white guy. He just gets under my skin sometimes. But he's a white guy that had Master J Grandmaster on. He did a live interview. Well, not live. He did a recorded interview. If you guys want to pull it up, and the real person that was talking to him, he had his video up. So just pull up Doofus and go into the Grandmaster updated recording or interview, and you'll pull it up and then go into the person that he has, that he did the real interview with. Pull that up, and he's talking some good stuff. So my thing is, you call him an agent, people call him an agent, but they didn't have proof. But why would the government silence their own? That's my thinking. I don't understand that. Okay. Let me see. That's right, Philip. Until they show me proof in their face. That's right. I for life. Because I've rocked with him. I've heard, and I used to be on his morning mentos, and I didn't hear. And my thing is right now, ask yourself, if he is an agent, why did they silence their own? You're not gonna silence your own. If he's doing a work for you, you're not gonna silence him. So that's how I know he's not. They silenced him. They went in his house, they took all his guns. Okay. They went into his house, they brought him up on frivolous charges, that something that happened. But my thing, they did because of how he wrecked Kentucky Derby. He wrecked that thing. They made no money off the Kentucky Derby, remember? And they're trying to make him pay the city back for that money that they lost. And they're just either he gonna get the money to them or he gonna pay it in attorney fees. You have to think about. You have to know how white folk think. You have to know. And Daniel Cameron ain't nothing but a coon. He needs to be dealt with. I'm just saying. But I'm serious. In the face of a life, honey. I'm sorry. I can't go against my brother. That's my brother. But what really pisses me off, the black folk don't support him. Go fund him. Go fund him, you guys. He has a GoFundMe. Go up on the and he talks about it up on the video that he did, the recorded interview, and he has to do it recorded now. So you guys know that this dude is not he's not an agent. He's not. Okay, I don't care what people say. People that don't know him can talk, but the people that rock with him and we're looking at how he's operating. I didn't see agent anywhere. I do see stuff now with other people like Roly Poly. That's an agent right there. Nobody calls an agent an agent. You call somebody that's doing stuff different, unlike anything you've ever seen. You call him agent. Somebody like Ice Cube. I start to say Ice T. Ice Cube. Remember how he wanted to free black folk? He wanted you to have a plan, and everybody called him an agent, right? I'm done. I just don't even know. I don't think people know who's an agent. I don't understand who's an agent. How do you know? Give me some proof. Don't just say he's an agent. Everybody was saying that didn't have you couldn't how? You had no proof. You didn't have receipts. Okay. But you guys, I didn't want to be on here long. I do appreciate each and every person that shows up. I did a live earlier also. Go and look at that live. And I just had to bring up this little ex person, this Nas ex. I just wanted his behavior is very concerning, and we have children, and we just don't want our children to be lured into the darkness. You understand what I'm saying? And they're using him to lure our children, and everything they're doing everything to destroy us. And family, you have to watch the babies. You have to watch out for the babies. Yes, they do. They fund their terrorists, don't they? Yeah, but we can't fund ours. We can't fund our own. I don't understand that. Okay. He came out somewhere and I'm just sitting like watching. Okay. You just sit back and watch. I've been watching too, and I've not seen anything with Master J. Just like King Randall, if he's for real and if he is really taking care of those young men, my hat goes off to him. He's doing a good thing in my sight. I haven't seen anything with King Randall. I don't know his YouTube. I don't follow him like that. But my thing is, if he's really doing something for our young boys, more power to him. Well, who am I to say anything and judge him? I got my own thing. I got my own part to play. If we're doing our own part to play, we don't have time to ridicule anybody else for their part. Everybody has a part. If you're doing your part, then guess what? It doesn't even matter. I'm so busy looking at what I got to do here. I can't be concerned with, I don't, I'm just trying to wake my people up. That's all I'm doing. And I hope and pray that that's what Master J was, and I do believe that that's what he was trying to do. And it's so different. It's so unlike anything we've ever seen. People didn't know how to take it. Okay. Um, Because we don't support each other. That's right. And they dogged out Ice Cube. They dogged him out. They dogged him out for no reason because he wanted to tell them to ask for something. And I'm gonna tell you what, this year, if black folk had to ask for something instead of putting Biden in, who knows what happened. But you didn't ask for nothing. You just gave him the seat. And now he's doing absolutely nothing for you because you didn't ask for nothing. He didn't have to. He didn't have to do anything. He's already got the chair. So why should he do anything for you right now? So now he's stacking the deck so against black people to where it's never going to matter anyway. I'm just saying that we had an opportunity to ask for something. The Democrat was so hard up for our vote that they would have given us anything. But we didn't ask for nothing. So we have nothing. But with that said, family, I didn't want to be on here, for a long time. I just keep your eyes open and keep your children close. Okay. Um, mm, I don't see that with pale militias. Well, you don't see anything with pale militias because the pale militias don't have their shit together either. I'm just saying they don't have their stuff together. Look how they dressed. Are they in uniform order? The man was out there in 100-degree weather. He fainted, and that's his weapon hit the ground, and that's how some members got shot. But you can believe what the media tell you, or you can go and look up stuff and get with Grandmaster yourself and follow him. He has, follow him. That's what I can tell you because I've been following him and I know his teaching and I don't take anybody's word for anything. I always go for myself and I don't care what people say about somebody. I watch stuff for myself and I get my own take on that person. I don't follow anybody's, because me and my research, we're good. That's my brother. But him he saw whatever he did with Master J, but I didn't see it. But I didn't say anything and I still rock with both of them. I don't care. I'm not going to believe what somebody else say about somebody else. I have to go and see for myself. And if he's not rocking with me like that, then I have to go compare to how he's rocking with me. But I love my brother. He stuck out his neck for black people, and we won't even support. But that's what we do. We'll come up with stuff that other people have told us without investigating anything for ourselves. And yes, you have to keep your eye out, and just don't go by what somebody else tell you. Go by your own facts over feeling. I'm just saying. But with that said, family, peace. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna roll out here, and I want you guys to have a great day, the rest of your day, and think about making your exit. Think about your exit. Okay, get your exit plan. DM, my land is still available. Even though you don't like my boy NFAC, it's all right. It's okay. My land is still available. You can rent, you can grow your little beans. I think that was you talking about growing some beans. If you want to grow your little beans, you can grow some beans or make your little bean pies. I think that was you talking about a bean pie and stuff. But yeah, I don't have no problem with that. Okay. But with that said, family, you take care and I'm out.